Hi everyone, my name is Itai. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Cool Cousin, a VC-backed company. Wait, why doesn't it work? Okay. A VC-backed company launched in 2016. The quote you see right behind me is from an LA Times article. And as you can see, the reporter was quite satisfied out of her experience using Cool Cousin. And basically, she wasn't the only one. Actually, New York Times, the LA Times, The Guardian, USA Today, TechCrunch, and a bunch of other well-respected media outlets crowned Cool Cousin as one of the best travel apps available out there. Actually, a few weeks ago, Apple's editors chose Cool Cousin to be one of their favorite travel apps right next to Airbnb and TripAdvisor. But all those acknowledgements are great, and what's most important than that is that we have over 500,000 travelers that have already used Cool Cousin to travel and to upgrade their trips. We are growing on a double-digit number every month. We have more than 80% organic growth, and more than 1,000 locals, we call cousins, in more than 70 cities. It says 65 here, but it's more than 70 already cities. And we have hundreds of 5-star ratings in the App Store. Now, this $2.3 trillion industry is right now evolving, and Cool Cousin is well positioned to shake it up and change the way people travel. And by now, I guess all of you ask yourself a couple of questions. First, what the hell does Cool Cousin do? And second, if things are so great and the company is doing so well, why is this nice dude standing here in a crypto conference talking to us instead of meeting VCs raising shitloads of dollars like the good old-fashioned way? Well, I'm going to give you a little spoiler. I'm here, and the honest answer is because it's the right thing to do for Cool Cousin. Shifting Cool Cousin to the blockchain is the right thing for Cool Cousin, and I'm going to explain everything. But first, let's take a short detour on how it all started. So, about 2 years ago, my co-founders and I started Cool Cousin as the antidote to the frustration often experienced by people looking for travel information about their upcoming trip. We saw how people get lost in endless amount of information online, Google searches, TripAdvisor, all those 10 best lists, cross-checking references, blah, 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 and in the end find themselves finding out that someone is trying to sell them something, and they feel very frustrated of it. Because finding good travel information, finding travel recommendation is challenging. It's not a huge problem. People are not dying from it, but it is a problem. And people do what you guys probably see all the time. I bet you see those posts all the time, like where they reach out to friends, right? Because when you have a friend, when you have someone who's in the know, who knows you, who knows what you like, what you don't like, your entire experience is different, right? He shows you what to do, what not to do, what to avoid, this tourist trap, here you have to book a table, whatever, whatever, whatever. And we wanted to do that exact same thing. We wanted to facilitate that behavior, because the problem is that you don't have that same friend in every place you travel to. And we wanted to be the one who makes sure that you do have that person. So that's what Cool Cousin do. And how it does it, I'll show you now. So first of all, you can browse through our community of cousins. We have, I told you, more than 70 cities all around the world. You can filter them by age, by gender, by interest, whatever, all kinds of different filters. And when you find one or two people that you think that are like-minded, you can just grab their city guide. And the city guide is a full list of recommendations with personal perspective on how to experience each and everything. And that's great. That really upgrades your trip. And we have a great community here in Amsterdam. I challenge you all to download the iOS app or to use the web app and try it out. But the real magic happens when you use our messaging system. You can actually connect with those locals and ask them for a tailored and personalized advice. So if you're coming to Tel Aviv, or to London, or to Amsterdam, you can actually ask them for advice where to take an Airbnb apartment or whatever. They function as this friend. Now, that's great. That's what we have now. I told you over 500,000 travelers have been using this. But things get much more interesting now. Because when you take a look about those conversations between locals, cousins, and travelers, that's where you get like some very interesting data. They speak about accommodation. They speak about the best time to travel to a place. They speak about different concerns, about safety, about transportation. And why is that so interesting? Now I'm going to tell you another thing that's probably going to blow your mind. It blew my mind. Millennials are using travel agents. Yes, this is a pretty outrageous thing, but according to MMGY, which is a respected organization, 34% out of American millennials have used travel agent during 2016. And I ask myself, why? And the answer is not due to their booking skills. Booking is easy for two main reasons: clarity and curation. Too much information out there. Time is money. Experience are more valuable than possessions, and we want the best out of our time and out of our money. That's why they go back to travel agents. And that's why it's safe to say that the travel agent is back. Now, think again about how they talk to our cousins. Think about the data I just showed you about travel agents. And I don't know if you understand where I'm going here, but if the biggest asset, that's a few headlines, by the way, of how millennials are using travel agents. But the thing is, users and travelers are using our cousins as a new and improved form of travel agents. Nowadays, the biggest asset of a travel agent is his local knowledge. And we have those city slickers, those great hip people that know what's going on around the city, and they are in the great position to become a new and improved version of the travel agents. Now, for us, Cool Cousin was always more than just a discovery app. It was always about establishing a decentralized peer-to-peer travel agency. We do not believe in 10 best lists. We believe that there aren't 10 best things to do in Amsterdam. There are 10 best things for you to do in Amsterdam and 10 best things to do for you in Amsterdam. They are completely different. That's why we believe in a decentralized peer-to-peer travel agency. Now, we've built a great company, a product that people love, and now comes the biggest question, the S question, scale. How do we keep providing this, such a personalized service on a big scale in every city in the world, keeping it unbiased, trustworthy, and affordable? And that's exactly where CUS come in. So that's where we're introducing the CUS token. The CUS token is here to power this exchange of unique information between travelers and locals and services. What we did here is basically designed an autonomous community using a set of smart contracts which delegates the entire responsibility and accountability of the content to the community, separating it from the company and avoiding any commercial agenda or any hidden interest that can affect the reliability, the trustworthiness of the content. Now that's very exciting for us, and why is it so exciting? For three main reasons. Those three reasons that are the biggest problems in the travel industry, but mostly in each and every community-based platform. The first one is an unbiased platform. By delegating the power to the community, the company has nothing to do with the content itself. Hence, I'm rushing. I'm okay on time? Yeah, okay. So, the company has nothing to do with the content itself, meaning it cannot manipulate it due to, I don't know, fees or offering that it gets from other commercial partners. The second issue is fast growth. Nowadays, we have more than 1,000 cousins live, but we have more than 5,000 requests waiting in line to become a cousin. The thing is that we need to vet and verify each and every one of them, because we want to give a profound experience. We want to give a boutique content experience. By delegating it to the community, we can create fast growth without overhead costs, without increasing overhead costs. And that's what leads me to the last point, which is affordable service. If we reduce costs and overhead costs, and if we use blockchain payment solution of microtransaction and international wires, then we can make this travel agent service affordable to all, not just to leisure travelers or business traveler. So by designing an autonomous community, we create affordable services, an unbiased platform in a fast growth environment. And I think that to summarize everything, this is a real company. Cool Cousin has right now thousands of users as we speak are traveling with Cool Cousin. We have more than 3,000 daily transactions or actions that are going to be tokenized really soon after the ICO. This is our team. We have almost 20 people right now in Tel Aviv, probably watching us on YouTube. But other than that, they're working, executing some of the features that I spoke about earlier. We have seasoned developers, seasoned business team, and we're all about building this company and taking it to the next level. Now, you probably have a lot of questions, but I'm not sure, maybe you don't have a lot of questions, but whatever, you can come visit me, you can ask me here. Thank you very much.